I feel like I wet my pants. Quite the assembly line. What do you got in your mouth? Sometimes we just have to make the really hard decisions. This bottom flap here. A little bit of bad news yesterday. You're so weird. This is the final result. Good morning. That was a sight for sore eyes. She ate all her food this morning, or yesterday, unless Carissa cleaned it. Ugh. We finished corn harvest yesterday without the help of me. I don't know what happened, and Mark's like, I think it's your body telling you you need to take a few days and rest. And I'm like, I don't have time. Anyway, I feel much better today, thank goodness, because we have a pretty busy week. So what we haven't done on the sheep side is our weaning weights of those August lambs we brought over the last couple weeks. So what Chris and I are going to do is, she's just finishing up feeding here, so I'm going to watch that close-up group when she's done. But then we're going to go over, do those weights, and then what I'm thinking is either keep them the way they are if I decide not to keep any ewe lambs from this group, or I might just go ahead and put the females on one side and the males on the other, and then decide later if I want to keep these ewe lambs or not. It's just such a nice group of lambs that I don't want to miss out on some good replacement ewes. That is the plan for right now, and then for the rest of the week, I just have to see and balance what sort of needs to happen in here in terms of getting ready for lambing. We're lambing in under 4 weeks now, so that is like up here. And then also I have my winter launch I have to get everything sort of ready for. So anytime you guys don't see me in the barn or in the fields, I'm working behind the scenes on all the merch stuff. It's turned out to be a very big launch, and I just haven't had the time to really work on it as much as it needs worked on. Well, I'm gonna go watch those ewes eat. What's up? That is a beautiful sight. What are you doing? Stop. Yeah. I haven't got the airbag on yet because the air's been so nice that I was like, do they need it?
Yeah, like we put them back down today because tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday.
It's supposed to be warm, mid-20s. We haven't had to do this in a while.
No. We don't need that.
No, I don't. Yeah, they're on this thing. Oh, we'll get her figured out. Who put that camera there?
Probably good right here.
You are big. That guy.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on. You're doing good. Come on. They're good sometimes. So you want to do. Okay guys, we're putting girls to the left, boys to the right. Did you wipe it out? I know, yes, I know, because everybody's like, I don't want to die. Because I was cleaning out all the boxes this morning and stuff. And I came over there to scoop that feet and I was like, it's already gone. I was like, maybe you pushed it over.
No, yesterday.
I did yesterday before you fed, but not today.
Yeah, no, it was already gone.
I think this is Peta's thing. Looks like her. And the boy was there. Holy, that's pretty good for her. There wasn't much left to her when they were finished, though.
Alright, we've got the girls on this side, boys on that side. Everybody's separated. No funny business.
We are officially caught up with our sheep jobs up to preparing for lambing. That's going to be its own unique set of jobs, but we'll deal with that when we have to. Thought I would go through the results from today's weaning group. Our minimum weight was 33 pounds. Our max was 102. The average weight for these lambs was 64.4. Everyone always asks me the genders of these guys, so let's see what these are. 52% were ewe lambs and 48% were ram lambs. Typically it's around 50-50, so that tracks. They are a bit older, so take the weights with a grain of salt. I'm not flexing too hard because I realize these lambs are almost 3 months old, the oldest ones. And I think weaning weights are usually done, you know, in and around that 8-week age, so 2 months of age. So because of the fact that they're a little bit older and they looked really good, like some of them are fairly big in stature, I was very nervous to leave the ewe lambs in with the ram lambs. Even the ewe lambs we weren't really planning on keeping. So I am going to keep them separate for the time being. Eventually we'll get to the ewe lamb side and then I'll do a selection if I decide to keep some from this group, which I think I will. I think from going forward I want to keep a few ewe lambs from each group. The one thing I do want to do for the end of this year, or maybe like the beginning of 2025, is to compare lambing 3 times a year versus 4 times a year and do sort of a breakdown of like how much money did that cost me. I'll need Mark to help me sort of develop maybe a spreadsheet or something, but so let me know in the comments if you'd be interested in sort of more of a business breakdown on this different lambing system. Now that I've got a full year under my belt, we can do some analyzing. Let me know what you think. I'm probably gonna do it anyway. I'm interested. I know Mark will be interested. All right, we're back in the warehouse. I need to get rid of all these boxes. We have no room to move in here. We moved everything in here when the builders were here finishing up and our drywallers. So I think now it's safe to just start getting rid of some of this stuff. I don't like getting rid of all the boxes until the launch is done, just in case we need stuff. One thing I need to do this week, it's going to be a team effort, so I think Chris is going to help me tomorrow, and then my sister's coming Wednesday, and my friend Virginia is coming Thursday, and we're going to have sort of an assembly line going. We have to put together a fairly big kit, so I think I'm going to start setting up tables and stations for that. Okay, we have everything organized, so we go this way. And then we put it all in a kit. This is all one big kit. What'd you do? Why are you eating insulation? Really? Good morning. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad we're done corn because it is pouring. It's thunderstorming. This is 2 days in a row that my ewe has cleaned up all her feed, the pellets and the TMR, so she's doing so much better. Likely the painkiller's helping, and I think she's just finally getting used to being by herself. Sheep just, the last thing they want, no matter how bad they feel, is to be isolated. That's sort of why I put her between the two pens, so she'd have ewes on both sides and hopefully feel like she's not all by herself. She's doing much better this week, thank goodness. And it looks like everybody is eating. Oh, I'm soaked everywhere. I feel like I wet my pants. So yeah, these are the samples that Courtney's coming to get. So we got our new seeding here. Wet, wet, wet. And our corn silage. So I had to dig pretty far for these so she's not getting like the rain-filled feed. So she should be here anytime. Because she did not have a sample of my new seeding, we sort of did a temporary ration until she could come and get a good one. And then she did have a corn silage sample, but it was from when we harvested it. So now that it's cured, she'll have a better sample. Great day to comfort feed, eh?
Yeah, no.
She texted me and she's like, oh my God, is it raining there? I'm like, it's pouring. All right, it is 6 o'clock at night. I've been working at this since 10 o'clock this morning. I look like a drowned rat. Yeah, it's quite the assembly line. It is taking forever, and if you're curious as to what we're doing, this is the ever-famous Advent calendars. And last year, Mariposa did it all. They did all the work, and I have a newfound appreciation of how tedious this is. Now they did a quarter of what I'm doing. I'm not even half done just putting the sections together. We still have to build the boxes and we still have to put the trays in the boxes. I got a lot of work to do before they're done though, and I'd like to get them out sooner than later. What would you like? Is that my sign? Good morning. I'm just heading over to check on Ruby Sue. It was so chaotic and stormy yesterday that I did not get a chance to come over and visit her, but Carissa said she was fine. She was just hunkered down with the rest of them in the far corner to stay dry. They're a lot like me. They didn't want to be outside yesterday. It was crazy. I think we got like easily over an inch of rain yesterday. This is the part I hate every morning. Hello, you're the only one eating. Oh, good morning. Yes, we know who you are. Good morning, beautiful. What do you got in your mouth? Oh. You guys being lazy? Yeah, Ruby's still eating. Her ears are still alert. I know some people want me to put her down, and I will. Don't want to. Like, Ruby Sue is my last family member of a very beloved family, so I'm being a bit stubborn. However, the day that I see her really starting to show signs of pain, which it's really hard with a sheep to know when they're in pain because they like to hide it. But, I mean, they won't eat. That's your number one sign. And sometimes, quite often, I will come in here and she's not looking very interested. So those are the days that I'm like, is today the day? And then you come in the next day and she's eating. So you're like, well, if I did the deed yesterday, like, it's hard. It's really hard to know what to do. And sometimes I just wish that the universe would take care of it for me. And sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes we just have to make the really hard decisions. I don't like those decisions. All right, well, I heard Carissa feeding across the road, so I'm gonna run over there and just make sure my other questionable Hugh is doing okay. She has really turned a corner. Like, she's eating really well. Okay, after a couple days of doing this all day, I have to say this is almost harder work than sheep farming, but it's different and it's challenging and it's good. There are days that I question why I am doing this, and today was not one of those days. Today was a good day. I'm glad my sister was here. My good friend is coming tomorrow, and I think I needed them to like just ground me a bit and tell me that it's fine. You're gonna get it done. We're well over halfway done now, so tomorrow I think between my friend and I, we should be able to finish traying up all the stuff and then boxing them. Lisa and I worked at boxing all day, and it actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. These boxes are very finicky, and I don't have dainty hands, so I have to be very gentle. But yeah, we're doing good. We're getting there. This pile should be gone tomorrow, hopefully, if the day goes good. I think Lisa and I decided we are going to put these guys on sale a little bit earlier because we really want everybody to get their advent calendar before December 1st, because that's the whole point of them. I will have all the details in the newsletter, which I hope to have up in a couple days. And I'll also have some details on the winter launch, which we're hoping to do November 15th. So that would be a week before lambing starts. So I'm hoping to have everything sort of moved along before we have little babies, and I will show you all that stuff closer to that date. And then the other little housekeeping thing is we'll probably have the website down the morning of the launch so I can do some stuff in the background. So I'll probably have like a password lock on it, and you guys won't have that password, so don't panic. It will go live right at 12, so right at noon my time, which is Eastern Standard Time. These advent calendars are 100% for you guys. I experimented with just a handful last year, and they went over extremely well, and I have been emailed and messaged all year about bringing these back out. And this particular one I've had in the works upstairs for like 2 years. So I had this logo made up 2 years ago, and I haven't used it yet, and I've been just thinking about what I want this Advent to create. I think it's gonna be good. Yeah, I'm very excited for this one. Yeah, but I'm very tired. So I'm gonna finish cleaning up, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, you're chewing your cud. Look at you. Yes, you're cute too. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Wow, this is sort of a nice view. Just finished checking in on the flock this morning, but we are currently on day 4 of putting the stuff together, maybe day 3. So I'm hoping we can finish today. My friend Virginia will be here in about 10-15 minutes, and then Chris is gonna help me when she's done chores. Okay, my battery's just about to die, and that was a really long day, but my friend just left. I will show you our advent calendar. This is the final result. This is the front, and this is the inside. Oof, with the foam and the needle. So this is what we've been working on for like 3 days, 4 days. Hopefully back in the barn tomorrow, but I think we still have to box up. So we put them all in the boxes to preload to ship. I think there's still 75 to do, and then we'll be done these. Anyway, it is Halloween night, and I have not got our treats figured out yet, so I have to run to the house and get that all situated. Good morning, you guys. We've made it to Friday. I've spent most of my week in the warehouse putting together our advent calendars that we decided yesterday to release on Monday. I want to make sure everybody gets them before December 1st. Shipping can get a little dicey this time of year, and I just don't want people disappointed. They cost a little more, and I want everybody happy in terms of that. Typically, I do not like pushing Christmas stuff until after Remembrance Day. An advent calendar is one of those things, is like, there's really no point of having it unless you get it for December 1st. In saying that, it has been a crunch to get them put together. I'm doing a video tutorial, so I've tried to edit those. There's a lot more behind the scenes that has to happen with every launch, and an advent calendar is just, there's a lot to it. But I'm very proud of this one. I've had this sort of lodged in my brain for like 2 years. I made the logo 2 years ago, and I just haven't had the chance to really give it its due moment. So this year's Christmas theme is based around that logo. Hopefully everybody likes it and sees just how my brain works. I don't think I realized how much work it was on the retail end of stuff, but the fact that I'm using what we've created here and what we've created here is just, it blows my mind when I have a second to actually digest and ruminate what we've created here. So again, just thank you for always supporting us and our family and in trying these different things that probably make no sense to anyone else that doesn't watch the channel, but I know it makes sense to you, and that's all that matters. Courtney has done my feed test. She was here on that rainy morning, Tuesday, I think. So she emailed me last night, and we have some new rations. So I'm just going to get them on my spreadsheet and get them out to Carissa, even though I think she's already started feeding, so that's fine, we'll start it tomorrow. I'm gonna spend the morning working, finishing boxing up some advent calendars, and then I may come back in here this afternoon and start cleaning out a pen, because lambs are going to be starting to drop 3 weeks tomorrow. So the countdown is on. I had one other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. I had a little bit of bad news yesterday. Also, I was prepared for it because I had a good chat with my chiropractor. It's regarding my back. As you know, I've struggled for most of this fall. I've been feeling so much better. I did go for x-rays 2-3 weeks ago, and my doctor finally called yesterday. She said, oh, your x-ray shows degenerative, if I can say this, degenerative disc. So I guess my old bones are starting to degenerate, according to the doctor. So we have a follow-up appointment next week, next Thursday, so I'll keep you guys in the loop if you're interested. It's definitely November 1st today. Like, it was fall yesterday, and today feels like winter. And I got nice and cozy at lunchtime. And then it's like, Sandy, you gotta go back out and clean out that barn. All right, so this is the pen I think I'm gonna start at today, because this is the pen that got flooded at the back. Yeah, let's shuffle some sheep around and just spend the rest of the afternoon cleaning the barn. I'm so mad. My camera memory card filled up. But the sheep are moved. I don't know. I might do this pen tomorrow or Sunday. So there they are, all bedded up. And the flooded area at the back wasn't actually that bad. It all dried up, soaked up. And then, yeah, like I said, we might do these guys tomorrow. Okay. You're so sweet. What do you think, ladies?